you. How's that? Do the nerves go? You say, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, when that's on, I'm fine.
When that's on, you're all right. And that single is out when?
Oh, 30th of June.
Well done. You remembered. Yeah. Are you touring at all?
All the time. We're doing all the festivals over the summer. We've got an arena tour in February.
Great. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much indeed.
Well, that was Meanwhile Up in Heaven. Meanwhile, after the break, we have lots more to come. Please stay with us. We'll see you after the news.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Now, next, the Kaiser Chiefs. They've been a mega successful band for over 10 years. They've won 5 Brit Awards, 5 top 10 albums, very, very successful. And Ricky Wilson, of course, you've seen him as a mentor on The Voice. He is here to discuss all that. Talent shows and makeovers in just a moment. There he is. You right, Ricky?
I'm good, thank you.
You're looking a bit nervous. You're right.
It's live TV, of course I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous.
I've said all my swearing back there. So.
Good lad, got it all out.
Got
it all out of the way.
Well, why are you so nervous in live TV? Because in a previous life I worked with your daddy, and his dad is a producer and a director, a big director of big shows like It's a Knockout and all sorts of things. Did you not grow up with that at his knee?
I was never allowed to do it, surprisingly, at the age of 5 or 6.
Did you not bring you around all the studios?
No, but he's a bit like me, because I don't really like having family at work. You know, it's true though, it's true, because even when it's, I mean, being in a band, it's loads of fun, but it's still a little bit of a job. There's a job element. You can't get rid of that. So I don't have to worry about anything. So he was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's have a look at the Kaiser Chiefs in action, shall we?
You're back in business and you're back with another #1 album.
Uh-huh.
How hard is it to maintain that sort of standard over that sort of period?
Well, I don't think you do. I think you have to have ups and downs, and that's what makes the highs even more enjoyable when you get them. But it's not that you aim to have downs, it's just sometimes things don't stick to the wall as much as others do, but that's kind of what makes a career, isn't it? The graph never just goes up, because at some point it'd all fall apart. I'd rather go like that for as long as possible, to be honest.
When you have those downs, how hard is it to keep going, especially in the music industry?
It's not that bad.
It's competitive, tough business.
It's really tough, and you kind of just have to, like we did when we got started. It wasn't like we, you know, it wasn't just luck. It was we worked really hard at it, and then you get what you want, and maybe you take your foot off the gas a bit, which isn't advisable, guys. But you kind of, you know, we're only human, so you kind of. It's a learning curve. I mean, we're still learning. And was it
a conscious decision to get involved in other things like The Voice, from your point of view, to diversify in case the music didn't stick to the wall again?
Of course, that stuff doesn't happen by accident, you know. When you get asked those things about whether to make those big, I mean, it was a big life decision for not just me, but for the other guys as well, because it was a hard choice, because it could have changed everything for the worse, but it worked out okay in the end. But yeah, for a long time a lot of opportunities would come our way and we'd think about it until they disappeared. But nowadays we kind of grab the bull by the horns and.
But it's because it's not the first time they'd asked you to do The Voice, was it? So
no,
before you said, oh,
but even with then, I can remember. He's not here today, but I was in a bar with Philip Schofield, and we go to a lot of bars together, but. It's only happened once, and he was saying, "What's going on?" I said, "Oh, I've been asked to do this TV show called The Voice with your friend Holly," and he goes, and he's like, "Oh no, Danny from the script is doing it," and because I'd not thought about it for over a month, it went away. Yeah. And I was kind of like, "Oh, well, that's good. Someone's made the decision for me." Yeah. But I'd been doing that for a long time, and now I kind of think, you know, you've either got to be definitely no or definitely yes. There's no in between.
Yes. Right. So then, when you sit there as a judge. Do you practice what you preach there? Are you definitely no and definitely yes about what you see and what you hear?
Well, it's a coach, technically. That's the party line. But, no, I don't... Ooh, that's true, actually. But people ask me, did I learn anything from it? And it's more that it just reminded me of a lot of stuff from the past, which is... And then I'd start telling them advice I wasn't following. And then I'd be like,
we all do that.
And I'd be like, oh, right, OK. Practice what you preach. Poor coach.
But I told my son to revise this morning.
And you didn't?
I never used to do that much. But also working with people like Tom Jones and Will.i.am and Kylie, all very successful artists, did you learn from them? You know, did you look at their careers and think they've had ups and downs too?
That's the thing, because you think of them as these massive... And Tom, Kylie, and even Will.i.am, their graphs have gone up and down, and they come back fighting, And, you know, well, they've all had hits that haven't been as successful as others, but you don't remember those. You do, personally. Because the downtimes you think are the worst thing possible, but you're still having the time of your life because you're still in a band.
Well, you've got the band assembled together across the studio. What are we going to hear from you today?
We're going to hear the new single, which is cut off the album, Education, Education, Education and War. And the single is called Meanwhile Up in Heaven. And we're going to give it our best shot.
OK, well, you go and prepare for that.
Can I stick my...
Good seeing you, Ricky. Thanks very much indeed.
See you in a bit.
Thank you very much.
It's only just there, guys. It's not that far.
Yeah. It's not going to go far.
Well, before Leeds' finest play...